Aaron had 4 children. He had Itamar, he had Nadab, he had Abihu, and he had the first son of all who stepped into his office directly. Now, let me explain to you how this thing works. When you are given, their father was a priest. Their father was a priest. Aaron was a priest. He offered sacrifices. So by reason of the connection in lineage, the sons were also priests. They could step into their father's shoes. What happens then is that when you want to offer sacrifice to the Lord, you will get the animal. You will go to the altar of the Lord. You hold the censer. And fire will come from the altar to consume the sacrifice. And that means it has been accepted. Nadab and Abihu took the sacrifice of the Lord and brought fire. They can't wait. Altar will take time. And put fire. And God said, what? They are out to sacrifice to God. But they want to do it mechanically. They are out to sacrifice to God. But they are carrying strange fire. That is the 5th fox. Strange fires. There are people who are working for God, but they are polluting their work for God with strange fires. I wish I was talking to somebody right now. Are you aware that there are people today in many churches that for them to be recognized, either by a head of department, either by to get a position of leadership, they must be people that are commercially vibrant. The head of the department, for them to give you any responsibility, you must settle him. There are churches that for people to be transferred, they must settle. There are places, offices, these are working for God, but they bring strange fire. Strange fire is when a man is working for God and wants to help God to do God's work. Strange fire. Working for God. Someone committed an offense and we are entering into a meeting and he bought me snacks. Gave me the snacks. I ate the snacks. I made sure we eat it together. When we finished eating, I went to the meeting. I suspended him. And so somebody said, Papa ate my snacks. I said, of course, we ate your snacks. This is not part of the assignment. When there are people in the choir that because you don't like them, they must never be visible. Strange fire. It's the people that you are having an immoral affair with that you are projecting. Strange fire. People like that, God kills them. People are afraid to enter a department because once they enter, that's how you go on them like prey. All the beautiful ladies have left that department because you are a fire extinguisher. Strange fire. Working for God and helping God to do the work. And the Bible said God killed the 2 sons of Aaron. Aaron was wondering, why would God kill my children? God now told Moses why. It's where Aaron heard it. Aaron held his peace. You cannot do the work of the Lord without the Lord of the work. It's better to work with God than to work for God. Work with God before you work for God. Do you know, even in sports, I'm talking of track and field, sporting events. You come out 100-meter dash and you came out first. And they test you and found out there are drug-related substance in your body. You are what? Disqualified. Because there's not supposed to be any form of inducement. It's supposed to be natural. There are people that have been sent home from camps, either football, race, anything, because they are connected to drugs. Any form of inducement, that's how it is in the realm of the spirit. Anything is a strange fire. Anything you add to God becomes strange fire. Becomes strange fire. If it is God, wait for him. Do you know when the priest takes the sacrifice, the fire does not come out immediately. Sometimes it takes 2 days. The priest has to be worshiping. It takes a day. The priest must be worshiping. Sometimes it might take hours. The priest must be asking for mercy as soon as the fire comes, it means that God has accepted. Nadab and Abihu said, we don't have time. Are they hurry? We don't have time. Bring fire. Is it not fire? Bring fire. I wish I was talking to somebody here. You finish praying, you pray. You enter exam hall with assistants. Strange fire. You prayed though. You prayed. You prayed. And as soon as you enter there, they found support. Assistant, they found it with you. They rusticate you from school. You say it was an attack. It was not an attack. It was strange fire. It's a little fox that spoils the vine. Oh Lord, deliver me from strange fire.